I gotcha. I was just pretending to be muted. Did you think I was sad? Fucking got ya. Fucking got him. I was just pretending. I was just pretending. I knew you'd all be expecting Scuff, so I was just pretending. You don't worry, don't worry. I'm not like sad or anything. I promise. I'm actually really, really happy to be here. Bamboozled. The one that you're here and you get pranked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I'd have a little fun with you all because this is my last stream of my debut week. So, aha, Sara! Hello, Fiend. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone in the chat. I saw, technically Scottish, you said that you had a hot beverage before. I also want to let everyone know that I made a hot beverage for this stream because it kind of felt like the thing to do, you know, right? Like, just get real cozy with a nice hot beverage and read one of the greatest works of fiction of our time. Yes, this is the infamous edgy Harry Potter fanfic. Has anyone here, show of hands, has anyone here actually read My Immortal before? Have you heard of it? Were you around during the time it was written? Were you one of the OGs? I'm ready to mentally scour my mind again. This will be the literal worst stream of my life. How was your first week, Sara? Feeling different? I still can't believe it. I still can't believe that I'm here and that I'm a PRISM agent and that all of you are here as well. Thank you so much for being here and for making my first week so wonderful. Your ex-girlfriend told you about it. I've heard of it, but now I'm scared. Read it too many times. Never heard of it before until after it ended, but I have read it. I was around during its writing and when it was finished. Please be gentle. Wow. It'd be weird if I wasn't around for it, considering that you're older than it. You're new, Ice Stone. Excited to watch your stream? Well, welcome. Yes, any newcomers today, thank you so much for deciding to give me a chance. I hope that this will be a very entertaining stream for you all. Me, but stop it. Chapter 2 and switch to watch someone read it. I've never even heard of this My Immortal, but the fact it has a Wikipedia page concerns me. Oh yes, it is very famous. It is a very famous part of, what should we call it? Internet memorabilia? Welcome to PRISM. Honestly, happy to see every new agent be such a great addition and ready to support all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, it is named after the My Immortal Evanescence song. As you'll soon realize quite quickly into the story, the author is quite into a lot of the, would you say emo bands of the period? My favorite take on My Immortal is the idea that it's actually a purposeful alchemical text. I'm glad you've become an agent. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The hot topic in scene sort of era. I'm good, Kevin. I'm good. How is everyone today? How are you all doing? Thank you so much for deciding to spend either your afternoon or your evening or your morning with me, wherever it is, wherever you are. I'm very, very thankful. Well, you guys are in for a treat. So I saw you in the chat discussing whether I would like change my voice or change outfits for it or you know, add different expressions. We'll feel it out however we go. I'll at least try and do a very distinctive voice for our lovely leading lady, Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. I'm pretty sure that's the name. I've already forgotten. Just had lunch and now sleepy due to being full. Enemy, sorry, Enemy. I read the title as My Immoral. That's a different story entirely, although it does get a little bit spicy here. You might fall asleep and have some dreams, Zany Zombie. They might be either pleasant or unpleasant dreams, depending on how you view the story. Yes, Alkaios, it is named for Gerard Way. You have school in half an hour, but we'll see. Good luck at school today, I guess. Try not to cut yourself on the edge. Yeah, everyone, be careful of the sharp edges of this story. I wouldn't like to see any injuries on set today. Left or right? Yes, this fanfic does have profanity and sex scenes, but they're incredibly humorous. So I'm gonna already say if you do not like hearing profanity or hearing of really terribly done sex scenes, this may not be the stream for you. But I really hope that you can come along with me for the ride. You'll need some first aid after the thumbnail. Who enjoyed my thumbnail? I worked really hard on that, you know. I thought I should really, you know, get into the spirit of things, and that's just a little bit of my cosplay of enemy. The thumbnail's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. My thumbnail was cute. 12 out of 10. High praise indeed. Thank you so much. What's cracking? Just my immortal today, you know. A++ mark. See, I'm doing so well. I'm doing so well. Sex scenes, sign me up. Hey, that's not meant to be a draw card. What are you doing in here? Graphic design is indeed my passion. I got cut on the edges of my thumbnail. Speak to Prism's legal department. I'll have to put you in touch. They'll see you in court, Peen. Hello, everyone. Hello. Okay. I promise the pre-show will not be as long as it was yesterday. I saw you all calling me out on Twitter, Prism Cord. I saw you calling me out on Twitter yesterday for basically turning the first 30 to 40 minutes of my Heavy Rain stream into Zatsudan. So, I will get straight into it in like 5 minutes. I want to talk a little bit more. 30 hours Zatsudan. No. But yeah, I mean, hearing me talk is what you all come here for, right? Right? Hello, Sara. Sorry, I'm late. That is all good. We've only just started. It's only been about 10ish minutes into the stream. What the hell is this? I don't know either. How long is the story? Okay, it actually, I think I saw that it goes for about 22,000 words. I will not be reading all of it, probably, because it would take me... We might continue the rest of the story during some sort of variety or endurance stream, but I will at least read you probably, like, the first... the first parts that are really juicy. They say that the story actually begins to decline in quality when the co-writer Raven leaves the scene, so maybe we'll stop once we have... but yes. Endurance stream, let's go. It's the greatest work of modern English literature. How can it decline from rock bottom? I know, losing quality sounds kind of like a oxymoron here, but... I might leave soon though. This is my third time saying that. I'll try to say this to stay longer. Yui, that is okay. Like, as I said to everyone, if this is really late for you and you need to get some rest, there is always the VOD. There is always the VOD. So, I'm gonna use... There we go. So... Yeah, if anyone tries to harass me in chat, I'm not afraid to fucking bonk you. Like, what do you gain from coming in here and doing that? Like, you'll just get timed out. So, that's just a warning to everyone. I don't deal with fuckwits. Anyway, shall we get onto the story? Like, the only thing that you do is you make a fool of yourself. Yeah, you love to see a streamer take charge of their own chat, you know? Yes, like, you know, cute teasing and friendly bullying is fine, but if you're just gonna be like a... like, fucking... shitty person? Like, why? What? Why? Anyway, let's go. It's starting, I'm not prepared. Okay. Let me bring this up on. I'm just gonna move some things around. Yes, if you have snacks, if you have a hot beverage, now is the time to grab them. You could hear me approaching C-bomb territory. But it's like, I don't know if I should unleash that yet, until it deserves it. Like, until it really deserves it, I don't think I'll use it yet. Or like, if someone does a really good thing and it's like, in the good way. I'm gonna have some of my hot beverage. Alright, let's go. Alright, so let's start by reading the message. Obviously I did not write this, so this is the message from XX Midnight Essence XX, who has thankfully reposted this for us. Obviously I did not write this, it was published on this site 5 years ago, then removed. There are probably other copies of this fanfiction as well as on other sites, but I thought I'd post it anyway. Those who remember My Immortal well should also remember the first few chapters, 1 to 15, were co-written with Raven, hence they were spelt better, etc. But don't worry, Raven leaves in chapter 16, which is where her character Willow gets expelled from Hogwarts. However, she seems to return. The copy on here, which I'm pretty sure is the 100% original version of My Immortal with no edits at all outside those by Raven, which were in the original. This version will include the Hacker Chapter 39 and the original Chapter 39, and the possibly fake My Immortal 2 if I can find it. I will also include links to the My Immortal movie and other sites so you can read more at the end. Thanks you. It's gonna be both cringe and peak content, and it's gonna be good. Yes, we're reading a fanfiction, Russian bot. We are reading My Immortal. They're actually, like, if you want to delve deeper into this in maybe another stream, we can go into how the original author has actually come out and been verified as the original author. Hakasan has his own chapter. My Immortal 2, there was gonna be a sequel. Yeah, take a shot every time we cringe. It's a fun drinking game. So, Sara is the writer of My Immortal. I'm just reading one of my own OC fanfictions. So, the Return of My Immortal, excerpt from Encyclopedia Dramatica. My Immortal is the most famous, notoriously bad fanfiction ever written, based very loosely in the Harry Potter universe and featuring the blatant Mary supertagonist Ebony, or oftentimes Enemy, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way. It reads like a detailed list of everything a fanfic author could ever possibly do wrong, only to take into exaggerated, horrifying extremes. Written by a Super Tartara Gillespie, My Immortal was originally posted to sometime in 2006, but was subsequently deleted by the staff after causing a severe drop in the site's collective IQ. In fact, the fanfic was so unbelievably bad that many refused to accept that it's real, insisting that Tara was only trolling and that the story is really a parody. Regardless of the author's intent, My Immortal remains one of the most cringeworthy, unintentionally hilarious, so bad it's good pieces of literature the internets have ever shat out. Oh my god. At this point, I would like to say that there are no refunds, and may God have mercy on our souls. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for this? Okay, everyone. I'm going to try and do what I imagine Ebony's voice would be. And I don't know if it's going to be very good, But I'm also going to play the Harry Potter characters straight, and I'm going to try and do them as British. But Ebony strikes me as some sort of American teen who wants to be a goth, involved in the scene, as you will. So let's just give it a go. Alright, chapters 1 and 2. Chapter 1, author's note. Special thanks, get it, cause I'm gothic, to my girlfriend, not in that way, Raven, Bloody Tears, 666 for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock. Justin, you're the love of my depressing life. You rock. MCR rocks! Hi. My name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I have long ebony black hair, that's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears. And a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all of my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it, and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking around Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining and there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy! What's up, Draco? I asked shyly. Nothing, he said shyly. But then, I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. Author's note, is it good? Please tell me things! Chapter 2. Author's note, thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. By the way, prep, stop flaming my story, okay? The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, this note, Raven, this is you, woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her preps in the fucking comments. Stop flaming me. Oh my god. She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair and pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heel boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner, like, you know the drill, guys. Oh my fucking god, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't! I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what? He said. What? I asked. Well, good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade. He told me. Oh my fucking god! I screamed. I love GC, they're my favorite band, besides MCR! Well, do you want to go with me? He asked. I gasped. Alright, that is chapter 1 and 2, everyone. How are you enjoying it so far? Are you enthralled? Are you into the story yet? Oh yes, I am reading out the not safe for work parts too. Cold cards, definitely. If you're cringing, I am doing my job. I am doing my job. My Draco voice is so good. And I also tried to do a slightly different American accent, like just a slightly different voice for Willow / Raven, like a little bit more like less annoying because she's the one who edits and proofreads the work. You can't take the cringe? Well, get out of the kitchen. So yes, this is the setup. Let's move on to the next. Thank you for the donations. I will be reading them out at the end of the chat. But yes, if you send them through, I will read them out at the end. My American accent is really spot on, so maybe American Sara really won't be too bad after all. Sara, be honest, have I written cringe fanfics before me? I mean, depends on what you mean by cringe. I need some water. All right. Let me have some water. All right. And yes, if anyone doesn't know, My Immortal is actually based off the Harry Potter fanfic. So if you aren't familiar with the works of Harry Potter, look, you don't even need to be because yeah. Yeah, if you were playing the cringe drinking game, you may have to already have the emergency number set aside for alcohol poisoning. Okay, let's go. Chapters 3 and 4. This train is going all the way to Cringe Station. Okay. I've got to get back into the persona, you know? I've got to get back into Ennaby. Good morning, Deju. Chapter 3. Author's note, stop flaming the story, preps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the Goffik people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven! Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte. Charlotte. On the night of this concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnet on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky, like Goku. I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some cheesy holy fuck. I painted my nails black, and I put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. The author just really wants you to know that she's very good at applying makeup. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car! Flying car? I don't remember that! I don't remember that in the movies! He was wearing a simple plaid t-shirt they would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Author's note, a lot for cool boys wear it, okay? Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666, and flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're also happy you've arrived. The doctor cuts your cord, hands you to your mom. She sets you free into this life, saying, Joel, I'm sorry, I don't actually know the song, so I can't. So I can't actually sing this out for you. I should have looked this up beforehand. I don't own the lyrics to the song. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked him as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay, I don't like him better than you, I said. I can't believe that Ebony is just like NTRing Draco live right now. Really? Asked Draco sensitively as he put his arm around me all protective. Really, I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with that Hillary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos of them. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into... Why are they crawling? Did they get their legs broken in the like, what is... Why are they crawling? Maybe they're toddlers. But Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. What did Hillary Duff do to her? Mosh pits are rough. They are crawling in my skin. Crawling in my skin. Okay. We're up to chapter 4, everyone. We're up to chapter 4. This is a real banger. Chapter 4. Author's note? I said, stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Anobi, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he's acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Draco! I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony. He asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close, and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took off my top and I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. Then he put his thingy in my you-know-what and we did it for the first time. Oh! I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere and my pale body became warm. And then... What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was... Dumbledore! I can't do this! Oh boy, and we're only at the chapter 4, people. We're only just beginning to see past the looking glass. That's time for me to have a sip of my hot beverage. Whew, how we feeling, chat? How we feeling? Yeah, Dumbledore just arrives like a Smash character. He's the Kool-Aid man just going through the door. He's at Makeout Point. I mean, Forbidden Forest. Draco really did enter Ebony's Forbidden Forest just then. Alright. You better be ready. Here we go. Chapter 5? Chapter 5, anyone? Anyone for chapter 5? I'll have another sip of water as well. Fucking Non, I knew it, Non. Non-chan. Always trying, tricksy little Non-chan, always trying to enter my Forbidden Forest. Alright, chapter 5, let's do this. Here we go. Author's note. Stop flaming! If you phlegm, it means that you're a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay? On top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good revoys. Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools! He shouted. I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, Because I love her! Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, Fine. Very well. You may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels, because of course that's what you're gonna do once you get scolded for having sex in the Forbidden Forest, is get ready for a night on the town. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom and he started to sing I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6. Yes, there are chapters. Author's note. Shut up, preps, okay? P.S. I would not update until you give me good revals. The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top of red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk and a glass of red blood. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face. What? And he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Jill Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's alright. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days. He grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood. He giggled. Oh wait. Well, I'm a vampire, I confessed. Like it was a secret. Like it was a secret, Ebony. Really? Oh wait, sorry. Really? Really? He whimpered. Yeah! I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Oh god, I hope the surprise isn't his penis. Alright, everyone. Chapters 5 and 6. How we going? How we feeling? How we feeling? Tundra, hello. Harry Potter NTR arc. She's gonna remember this forever. I think she, like, there's actually a interesting story about the snake that he got in his pants. Can you speak parcel tongue? We're about to find out. Better love story than Twilight. Actually better than the original Harry Potter. Cackling in the background. Good, good. Worse than expected, don't stop now. Yeah, this is actually my lore story. This is actually my origins back when I was a cringy teenager. Can Sara speak parcel tongue? I mean, Jin would say something about that. Oh, it looks like I paged up. What? There we go. All right. Let's go. You remember reading a Harry X Basilisk once? Ah! No map! That is cursed. That is so cursed. Are you feeling it now? Are you feeling it? I am feeling the cringe, but it's actually fun to like deliver the cringe. I slowly remember things that come later. I keep cracking up. Okay, reposter's note. I also forgot to mention that you should read some of the commentaries people write here. They're hilarious. Chapter 7, Bring Me to Life. Author's note. Well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews. And by the way, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 good ones. Good ones. God ones. Stop flaming or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanist. She's got hell lice in her hair. And she has problems when she's suppressed, for God's sake. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails in red nail polish. Author's note, see, does that sound like a Maru Sue to you? I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then... we started Frenching passively. So they weren't actually, like, really going for it. It was just like... We started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra, and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boys thingy in mine, and we had sex. See, is that stupid? Oh, Draco! Draco! I screamed while getting an orgasm, when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it was bloody Gothic writing were the words, Vampire! I was so angry. You bastard! I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No! No! Oh wait, the wrong one. No! No! But you don't understand! Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot! I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway! Ah! I put on all my clothes, all huffily, and then stomped out. Draco ran even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I can't believe Ebony's a size queen. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter! You motherfucker! I yelled. Chapter 8. Author's note, stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you're a prep. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room even though he was naked and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. My friend, Bloody Mary Smith, looked at me understatedly. She flipped her long, waist-length, gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. This is the lore drop. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch. But Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was so depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it, and she is very haunted and depressed. It also turns out that her last name is Smith and not Granger. Since she was converted to Satanism, she is in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire! I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco! I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at... wait, what is... Why is this... Isn't she Ebony? What? Huh? What? Is this meant to be a... Is this meant to be dialogue? I'm gonna say it in a British accent then. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with a vampire. I'm bi and so is Ebony for a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Haha, like I would hang out with a prep. Yes, maybe it's Draco's thoughts. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right! Fuck off, you bastard! I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest where I lost my virility to Draco, and I started to bust a nut into tears. One sec. Okay, let me... Alright. Alright, have a drink. One sec. My head hurts. Is this normal? Vampire Potter. Oh, this is so good. I realize you're killing me. I'm glad. You have to, if I have to do this, you have to do this. Okay, alright. Alright, we're ready. Chapter 9. Chapter 9. Author's note, stop Fleming, okay? I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Besides, I said he had a headache, and the resin snap doesn't like Harry now is because he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks! I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie, and he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort! One second, just gonna see if I can do one thing. One little thing. Here we go, that should work. Yeah, again, don't spam. Thank you. Now let's go get back to the story, shall we? Okay. No! I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperious! And I couldn't run away. Oh, sorry, I should have said Imperious. Crookshanks! Isn't that the cat? I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled. Thou must kill Vampire Potter. I thought about Vampire and his sexy eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face just looks like Joel Madden. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No, Voldemort! I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please. Oh wait, no, please! I begged. Thou must! He yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Just straight up gives her a gun. Harry Potter with guns. Do you think it would have gone a lot quicker? Voldemort got a dude you're so retarded look on his face. I have telekinesis, he answered cruelly. And God, my accent's gonna be so. And if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi, he said back. But his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram, get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me, I expelled. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together, making out. He's not okay. He's not okay. He's dying inside. I mean, Ebony, love of his life, accused him of cheating, accused him of NTRing her. What is her obsession with Gerard Way and Joel Madden? Alright. Chapter 10. So much NTR. This was the original NTR story. This is what kicked off the genre, you know? Alright, a little bit more water. I cannot study like this. Were you putting did you put my stream on as like chill background study stream? Alright, chapter 10. Chapter 10, let's go. Author's note. I do not like Enemy does not speak for me when I say anything that I say here. I am really just I'm saying the lines out as it's written as duty to the story, but oh my god. Ebony says some fucking shit, doesn't she? She talks some shit. I can skip anything that I'm comfortable saying. Yeah, because it's like, oh, come on, guys. If you do not like my story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle. Effort Owl and she and Vampire are evil. That's why they moved houses, okay? I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diabolo now. He has black hair, now with blue streaks in it, and Hagrid. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Yet you could write the stuff that you wrote before. Or a steak. You cannot give meat to everyone is the way you kill vampires is by turning them away from veganism. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and a tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly bust a nut into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily, and then I said, well, Voldemort came and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco! I burst into tears. Suddenly Draco jumped out from behind the wall like a Kool-Aid man. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you fucking poser muggle bitch? See, is that out of character? I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive, and then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour. Then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically nut swearing, and this time he was really upset. And you will see why. Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists. Wait, sorry, he's a vampire, isn't he? Or is he not? Is Draco not a vampire? I'm losing track. I thought you just had to give him a steak. Like, a well done. Cry wisely. Wait, let's try. Oh no, that's not my crying, that's my crying. I'm so wise. Let me say a Shakespearean sonnet for you. Okay, chapter 11. Chapter 11. Author's note. I said stop flaming up my preps. If this chapter is stupid, 11111, it deals with resources. SPC for yourself if it's stupid. Brr, thanks to my friend Raven for clapping me. No! I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both of my wrists. Then they got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily. Well, I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a stake and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. Was it rare? I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it sadly. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me and he was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. He was chewing up and down of his whole mouth. They were sitting on their broomsticks. Cocks out on your broomstick. Oh god. Ew, you fucking pervs! Stop looking at me naked! Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Mason on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Abracadabra! He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has— No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk." What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. I may be a Hogwarts student. Hargarid paused angrily. Angrily? I'm sorry, I said like angrily. Angrily. But I'm also a Satanist! This cannot be! Snap cried in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. You don't have any! I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint, more than normally, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak after masticating. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because, Hargid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he and singing to the tune of a Gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. Because you're Gothic? Snap asked in a little afraid voice because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her! Oh god, plot twist. 50 Cent is the most Gothic. You've had it here first, folks. Oh, sorry, I'm going too far up. Okay. My hot beverage is now rapidly becoming a lukewarm beverage, and you know how much I hate that, so I'm gonna quickly chug the rest. Anyone who's only just come in now, welcome. We are doing a My Immortal reading. You haven't missed much. Actually, no, you've missed so much. It's been a whirlwind of a time. Oh. This is kind of an unenjoyable beverage. It's now a lukewarm beverage and I kind of hate it, but I don't want to waste it. Yeah. And thank you to everyone who's donating as well. I see them popping up in my upper corner of the screen. Thank you so much. This interaction should really have an angry Sara. Okay, all right. Let me just okay, here we go. Angry Sara. All right, let's do it. Chapter 12. Author's note. Stop the okay. Hargrid is a pedo to a lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap and Christian plus Hargrid isn't really in love with Ebony? That was Cedric, okay? I was about to slit my wrists again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No! I thought it was Hargrid, but it was Vampire. He started to scream, "Oh my fucking god! No! My scar hurts!" And then, his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore. I shouted. I do, but Diabolo changed it to a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation. He said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him in bondage. This is getting a bit kinky. Damn, where's this gonna go next? Something. Here we go. Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office now recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Harhrid were there too. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered because they were pedophiles, and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the Cydio camera they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Ennaby, I need to tell you something. He said in— oh, I fucked that one up. Ennaby, I need to tell you something. He said in a very serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off! I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway, and I don't like fucked up preps like you, I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before being Goffik. No, Ennaby. Hagrid says, those are not roses. What, are they goths too, you poser prep? I asked because I was angry that he brought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snape. What is this? Is it him? You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snap and Lupin? Who masturbated? See, is that spelt wrong? And to it, he added silently, oh, the grammar's so bad. I'm sorry if I get things misattributed to people. Whatever, I yelled angrily. Angrily, sorry. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. Those aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song. I corrected him wisely. I know, I was just warming up my vocal cords. Then he screamed, Patulus Marengo mi cremichli rematio. For you cool gothic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute, specifically for Raven. I love you, girl! Imo noto okeo. And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air, and it was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? What the— Hairgrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. You see, Ennaby. Oh wait, you see, Ennaby. Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. To see which indeed the flames. Haha, you reviewers flames, get it? You must find yourself first, Kay. I have found myself, okay, you mean old man. Oh, that's— I have found myself, okay, you mean old man. Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back into his bed. You are a liar, Prof. Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends of lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair out all around me so I look like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. And I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl. Bloody Mary said sadly. Fangs, get it? You did too. I said sadly, too, but I was still upset. I slit both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Classic Hufflepuffs. Hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi back, I said in an equally sad way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we both jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Stop it now, you horny simpletons! Shouted Professor McGoggle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else. Vampire— oh, Vampire, you fucker! I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me! You know I love Draco! I shouted, and then I ran away angrily. Just then, he started to scream. Oh my fucking god! No! My skull hurts! And then, his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore! I shouted. I'm feeling deja vu from this interchange. Yeah, I'm feeling super deja vu, right? I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram me, and I always covered up with foundation. He said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. We literally did this! Oh my god. Yeah, we already. This is a copy-pasted part in her own fanfic. Special thanks to Raven, my Gothic blood sister. What the fuck? You're supposed to read this. One. Hey Raven, do you know what my sweater is? I don't even know where the sweater went. Oh boy. How we all doing? How we all doing? We okay? We okay? We hanging in there? We hanging in there, chat? Are you with me? Are you still with me, chat? Are you still with me? Raven literally pieced out. That sweater is long gone. Some say Raven still has the sweater to this day. You got used to the cringe? Still haven't cringed. More wild than expected. Died from cringe overdose. Excellent, excellent. Then my plan is working. I'm enjoying doing the Raven voice. Before this stream started, is that how you expected me to personify her? I mean, sorry, the enemy voice, I was thinking about Raven because I'm still thinking about that damn sweater. Alright, let's go to chapter 13. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna have another sip of water. This is your Hydro Homie reminder. If you have water, please have some. Stay hydrated and, you know, keep yourself healthy and well. Have a snack. That's the fun part, Weenie. It doesn't end. You were not expecting to hear Valley Girl, Sara. Voldemort loves bondage. It works well, I'm glad. This is a Harry Potter fanfic, yes. Okay, chapter 13? Chapter 13. Oh. Author's note. Raven, thanks for gulping me again. I'm sorry I took your poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Perhaps stop flimmigigging. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore, Dumbledore! We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it that you want now, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco! We shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't! We need to save Draco! We begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he has misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony. He said while he frowned looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. Then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco! He moaned. Authors know, don't you think gay guys are like so hot? Author of My Immortal is confirmed Fujoshi. Confirmed into BL. Where are we up to? It's okay. I can't see it. Oh, it's okay. Here it is. It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. You'll see. Oh, you'll see, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell. Then, suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair. We ran in with our wands out. We ran in with our wands out just as we heard a croon voice say, "Alakadabra!" It was Voldemort! Chapter 14. Author's note. Fuck off, preps, okay? Raven Fangs for helping again. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was depressed and I had to go to the hospital because I slipped my wrists. P.S. I'm not updating till you give me 10 God reviews. Warning, some of this chapter is extremely scray. Voya discretion advised. Okay, wait, we have to do this. We have to, if it's gonna be very scary, we have to do this. This is my scary face. Okay. Here we go. We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Draco was there crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Rid my sight, you despicable preps! He shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. Then suddenly he looked at me and he fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Ah. He said, in this he's 16 years old, so he's not a pedophile, okay? Huh? I asked. Anabi, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You tortured my boyfriend and then you expect me to fuck you? God, you're so fucked up, you fucking bastard. I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. No! He screamed. He started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly. Snaketail, what art thou doing? Cried Voldemort. Then he started coming. We could hear his high heels clacking to us. So we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room, Vampire went away. There I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack. Get it? Because he's so sexy. And a really huge you-know-what and everything. It's so unfair! I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls and preps here except for Bloody Mary because she's not ugly or anything? Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They're such fucking sluts. Answered Draco. Yeah, but everyone is in love with me! Like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked, Hagrid says he's in love with me, Vampire likes me, and now even Snaketail is in love with me? I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted angrily. And don't worry, Anabi isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm good at too many things! Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse! I shouted, and then I ran away. Goddamn, that was a chapter. That was a chapter and a half, wasn't it? It's not easy being that perfect, is it, Anabi? God, why am I so beautiful? Big Mary Sue. She's not a Mary Sue, okay, prep, stop flaming. We have seen many of her talents. we know way too much about Draco's size. It's a curse to be so fucking beautiful. I think I originally stopped reading at this point. I'll probably take this to like another 25 minutes or so of reading, and then I'll read out the donations and we'll call it there. But we'll see how far we can get. If there's enough demand, we can do My Immortal Part 2 in the future. Don't even pretend to take a side at us. But I just hope that you're enjoying it for now. More, please. This never ends, no. How can I sleep after this? No, you can't. Once a week until we finish it. It's enjoyable. I'm glad. This is torture, but it's like fun torture, you know? It's a punishment. Okay. Chapter 15, let's go. Author's note, stop flaming, okay? By the way, you suck. From now on, every time someone flames me, I'm gonna slit my wrists. Thanks to Raven for flapping. Ebony, shouted Draco sadly. No, please come back. But I was too mad. Whatever, now you can go and have sex with vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my black door with my blood red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looks so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists. I drank the blood all depressed. And then I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. I put on a short, ripped black gothic dress that said anarchy on the front in blood red letters and was all ripped and a spiky belt. Under that, I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly the guitar turned into Draco! Enemy, I love you! He shouted sadly. I did not care what those fucker preps and the posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you. Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death. We consider it our song now because he fell in love while Joan was singing it. Right in front of the entire class. His singing was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Author's note, if you don't you think those guys are so hot? If you do not, then who they are? If you do not know... Oh, fuck me. If you do not know who they are, get the fuck out of HR. Oh my fucking god, I said after he was finished. Some fucking prep stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers. They were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Draco's now up at them. I love you, I said, and we started to kiss just like Hilary Duff. I fucking hate that bitch. And CMM in a Cinderella story. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping at how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other all shocked, and then we went together. I stayed up past 5 AM to watch this. I hope you enjoy it. Get out of HR Human Resources. Yeah, not the Hilary Duff flaming again. Justice for Hilary. Justice for Hilary. Chapter 16. Author's note, you know what? Set up okay. Prove to me you're nut preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Give me back my fucking sweeties. Or you're supposed to write this. Raven, what the fuck, you bitch? You're supposed to do this. By the way, thanks to Brittany5655 for touching my Japanese. She's Nihongo Josie now. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran in happily. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter because I knew that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we started moshing into Helena. We Frenched. We ran out to the front to the man to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard put up his mask because of the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was, plot twist, Volsamort and the Death Dealers. Oh my god, that'd be a great name for a band. If that hasn't been taken already, I want my future band to be called Volsamort and the Death Dealers. Thank you, Mark, for the donation. I've seen a couple come through, but I keep missing it because it's on my other screen. Nihongo jozu desu ne. What the fuck, Draco? I'm not going to the concert with you, I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR, you know how much I like them. Wait. What? Because we, you know, he gadgeted uncomfortably. Go Gadget Draco. Because guys don't like to talk about you know what. Yeah, because you know. I yielded in an angry voice. We won't do that again, Draco promised. This time we're going with an escort. Oh my god, what the fuck? Are you giving into the mainstream? I asked. So I guess you're a prep or a Christina or what now? He is a Christina Aguilera, guys. No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shooted angrily. Anobi! Oh, wait. Anobi, I'm not! Please, come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing The World Is Back by GC to me. Why is it every time that Draco wants to, like, you know, win Ebony back over is by singing some sort of, like, Good Charlotte song? I was flattened, because that's not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics just for me. Okay, then I guess I'll have to, I said, and then we Frenched for a while and then went up to my room. Oh god. Bloody Mary was standing there. Hajimemashite, girl. Girl? She said happily. She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means how do you do in Japanese? By the way, Willow, that fucking poser got expelled. She failed all her classes and she skipped math. Authors note, Raven, you fucking suck! Fuck you! It serves that fucking bitch right, I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we're feeling all depressed. We watched some Goffik movies like Das Nightmare before Xmas. Maybe Willow will die too, I said. Kawaii. Kawaii. Bloody Mary shook her head energetically, lethargically. Oh yeah, I have a confession after she got expelled. I murdered her and then Lupin did it with her because he's a necrophiliac. Fuck. Kawaii. I commented happily. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. Oh hey, by the way, I'm going to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with MCR. I said I need to wear like the hot set outfit ever. Bloody Mary nodded energetically. Oh my fucking god, let's go shopping. In Hot Topic, right? I asked, already getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty card. No. My head snaped up. What? My head spooing. I could not believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep? No, oh wait, no, she laughed. Oh. I found some cool Gothic stores near Hogwarts, that's all. Who told you about them? I asked her it would be Draco or Diabolo or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me, or me. Dumbledore, she said. Let me just call our Broms. Oh my fucking god, Dumbledore! Oh, I asked quietly. Yeah, I saw the map for Hogsmeade on his desk. She told me. Come on, let's go. We were going in a few punk goth stores specifically for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was, oh my god, hotter than Gerard, except not, because that's impossible, and he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for the real goths. The real goths? Me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many poses there are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin and Snap tried to buy a Goffik camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. The camera again! The throwback to the camera. Oh my fucking god, no, they're gonna spy on me again! I cried, running out of the changing room wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out and a very low cut with a huge slit. Oh, it's a bit like my dress then. I mean, it's got like, it's a bit like, oh, see, we're basically wearing the same thing. This is my Ebony cosplay. You can see my slit. This is definitely my gothic outfit. Very gothic, very gothic. None! It looks better on me, thank you. I mean, no, I can't possibly. Ebony is like the most beautiful girl in the universe, so everyone just falls in love with her for absolutely no reason. Alright. Oh my Satan, you have to buy that outfit. The salesperson said, yeah, it looks totally hot. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. You know what, I'm going to give it to you for free because you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, are you going to be at the concert tonight? He asked. Yeah, I am actually. I looked back at him. Hey, by the way, my name's Abondi, Darkness Dementor Taraway. What's yours? Tom Ridd, he said, and ran a hand through his black dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going there with my boyfriend Draco, you sick perv. I yelled angrily, but before he could beg me to go with him, Hardwood flew in on his black broom looking worried. Oh my fucking god, Abondi! You need oh fuck, this is absolutely the wrong accent. Oh my fucking god, Abondi! You need to get back into the castle now! Oh, I know this is foreshadowing. It's gonna, like, what? The plot twist coming up. Okay, chapter 17. Chapter 17. Let's see how far we can get in the next 15 or so minutes. Chapter 17. Maybe we can get up to chapter 20. That might feel like a good stopping place. I mean, but there's always so many cliffhangers. There's so many cliffhangers at the end of these. Author's note. I said, stop flaming! Destroy you! If you're a prep, then do not read it! You can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz. It's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you are, then fuck off. P.S. Willow isn't really a prep. Raven, please do this. I'll promise to give you back your poster. Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he'd help us with makeup if we wanted, because he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. Hagrid kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. What the fuck, Hagrid? I shouted angrily. Fuck off, you fidjucking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hagrid went away angrily. Hey, bitch, you look kawaii. She said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you. I answered sadly, because Rilla is really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it, a black blood red miniskirt, leather fishnets, and black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big bobs and everything. She was thin enough to be anorexic. So are you going to the concert with Draco? She asked. Yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diabolo. She answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diabolo came. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they thought we were hot too. Diabolo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Yes, that was if that was someone spamming, and you see that's Hackabot in action. So Hackabot will deal with spam. Good work, Hackabot. I'll report this to the hacker team afterwards. Oh, unless that was Non. Was that you, Non? Oh, Non. Non, you're amazing. Thank you, Non-chan. Thank you. Non is best girl. Non is, that was Non-bot. That was Non-bot. Non is MVP. That was the Non-bot? Okay. Thank you, Non. You got me. Oh, I love you. I love you. Where are we up to? Yeah, everyone say thank you, Non. Hacker Non. Non has earned a chew. This is for Non and Non specifically. Mwah. Where am I to? Diabolo is wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black DC t-shirt, and black Vans he got from the Wart Tower. Bloody Mart was going to the concert with Dracola. Dracola used to be called Navel, but it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth, and his real family were vampires. They died in a car crash. Navel converted to Satanism, and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black warped t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's black Mercy Benz, get it? Because we're that his dad, Lucian, gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack. Draco and I made out. We made fun of Doe's stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. I gapsed. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and an amazing ethnic voice. We moshed to Helena and some other songs. Suddenly Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the other members. Why is it always copy and pasted? This is the same thing, right? I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly, preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came. It was so exciting that Draco and her came. It was! Voldemort and the Death Dealers! You moronic idiots! He shooted angstily. Enemy, I told you... I can't even do this. I can't do this! Alright, I can do this. I can do this. You moronic idiots! He shooted angstily. Enemy, I told you to kill vampire. Thou have failed. And now, I shall kill thou and Draco. No, no, please! We begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew on his broomstick. He had long black hair and long black bread. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shouted a spell and Vladimir ran away. It was Dumbledore! Chapter 18. Oh, I went too far. There we go. Having some water. Okay, let's keep going, shall we? This is actually like one of the classics of the human world. I'm so glad that I have come to your world and I can read such amazing stories like this one. I mean, we did have internet back in the world of the 1001 Nights, that we could get you know, these stories and these bits of internet trivia from other worlds, but it's nice to be able to read it in full. Okay. Chapter 18. Author's note, I said stop flamming! If you do, then you're a fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. You rock! And you're not a prep. Thanks for Masuder. P.S. The other Essen Dumbledore swore is cause he trying to be Gothic, so there. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood bed lipstick, and a black, really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. The night before, Draco and I went back to the skull, get it skull because I'm Goffik and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR broom. I didn't know that My Chemical Romance actually sold broom merchandise, but if they have not sold it, they really should. They should get onto that. I mean, probably not the right time for it now. We went back to our rooms and we had you-know-what to a Linkin Park song. I hope it was Numb. Hi everyone who's just come in. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. The walls were painted black, and the tables were black too. But you could see that there was pink pants underneath the black pants, and there were posters of poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. How dare she? What the fuck? I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good Shralut t-shirt, black fishnets, and black pony boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thighs, and black boots and fishnets. Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. They started talking about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi. Who was Navel? Did I miss who Navel was? Is that like Neville? Like Neville Longbottom? Is his name now Navel? Those guys are so fucking hot. Navel was saying as suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who had chased away Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation and had dyed his hair black. Dumbledore? One. We all gasped. What the fuck? I shouted angrily. A Navel Longbottom? What the fuck? I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer, while we goths just looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was, one. By the way, you can call me Albert. He called as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way, get it? Way like Gerard. But I didn't say anything. I bet he's... Oh, I bet he's having a midlife crisis. Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. Chapter 19. Chapter 19. I'm not okay. I promise. This is not November. You can't just be... can't be not okay. Alright. Let's power through. Let's power through chapter 19. Let's go to the end of this chapter selection and then we'll call it for today. Author's note. Please stop flaming the story. If you do, you're a fucking prep and you're jealous, okay? 1-1 from Knock, and I'm going to dealt your men, Revoys, 1-1-1. By the way, Avon need a poor blood, so the one fangs to Raven from the help, 1-1. All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to. The MCR concert. It had been postponed, so we could all go. Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Draco was also being all secretive. Oh. I went too far. I asked what it was and he got all mad at me and started crying all hot and angsty. Aren't sensitive bi guys so hot? No one fucking understands me, one. He shouted angrily as his black hair went into his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Borkin Dreams. He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt, and a black dye. Get it? Instead of tie, because I'm Goffik. I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it a black leather mini, black high-held boots, and a crossbelly thing. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee and Gong under. Email me if you want to see the pic. Accuse me? But what about me? Oh, wait, sorry. Accuse me? What about me? I growled. But, he grunted. You fucking bastard! I moaned. No, wait. It's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily cringed. I'm cringing too right now. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and then I nay-nayed and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces like Benji in the video for girls and boys. Raven, that is so our video. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot. Suddenly, Hargrid came. He had appurated. You gave me a fucking shock, I shouted angrily, dropping my pot. What the fuck do you think you're doing in the girls' room? Only it wasn't just Hagrid. Hargrid, rather. There's no Hagrid here. Someone else was with him, too. For a second, I wanted it to be Tom Ridd or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black, wannabe gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR are? I gasped. No, but I just saw there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks were going to, he said. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you. Alright, we gotta read this last chapter and then we're done. I think this is the end of this page. Oh, my voice is like... I can't believe that I'm still able to like hold that enemy voice. Okay, little bit more water. Author's note. I said I did not care what you think. Stop the flaming, okay, preps? 1. Thanks to Raven for the help. 1. Oh yeah, by the way, I'll be on... Oh, sorry, I'm a little bit too far up. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so do not expect updates. All day, I was wondering what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I put on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace stuff all over it, and black gothic compact boots. MCR were gone to do the concert again, since Voldemort had taken over the last one. I slit my wrists and I moshed to MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door while I was trying to on some black clothes and moshing to Fang Yu for Devenom. I got all mad and turned it off, but sacredly, I hopped inside that it was Draco, so we could do it again. What the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin! Are you gonna come rape me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him and snap since he was a pedo. No, actually. Get it? Hell? Can I please borrow some condoms? He growled angrily. Oh my god. Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically. Fuck, Fuker, he said, going away. Well, anyway, I put on some, like, it's just, like, skipped over. It's just skipped over. Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then I gasped. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the NG hall doing it, and Dobby was watching. Why was Dobby watching? This is cursed. This is so cursed. You've already defiled enough of the Harry Potter universe. Why? Why? Haven't you done enough? Haven't you done enough? I hate this. I hate this. I hate this timeline. Well, Anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner. Oh, so, then I already read that part. Oh my god, you ludicrous. Oh, fucking, let's get the accents wrong. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiots. They both shooted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. They hurt Dobby's feelings. They got up, though. Normally I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys doing it. But both of them were fucking preps. By the way, Snake is moved to Gryffindor now. What the fuck? Is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. See, I spelled that. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lumpkin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replayed. You dimwit. Snake began to shoot angrily. And then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You can see that they were naked and everything. Well, excuse me. They both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarled. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them and they tripped over it. Well, anyway, I went outside and there was a vampire looking extremely fucking hot. What the fuck? Where's Draco? I asked him. Oh, he's being a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come. Vampire said, shaking his head. You want to come with me? Come with me to the concert? Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said it with his dog father, Sirius Black. That's actually pretty good. Dog father, Sirius Black. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Good work, Tara. He said his dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Enemy on it. I gasped. We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. I gasped, sorry. I almost had an orgasm. Jared was so fucking hot. He began to sing Helena, and his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco, crying in the corner. Alright. That's chapter 20. We've gone for almost 2 hours now. I think we're done here. We're done for today. We're done for today. Fairy Tale Court My Immortal Edition when we would be like the first chapter alone. I need to take a shower too. I feel so unclean. I feel so unclean. Alright, I'm gonna move back to here. Oh wait, actually no, I'm gonna stay here, but I'm just gonna turn off my Immortal. There we go. Oh my god, everyone. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I gotta pull myself some water, everyone. Wow, okay. Jesus. Yeah, but like, none of the sex scenes are good. This may have more sex scenes than most fanfictions, but all of them are cursed. Every single one of them is cursed. We bleaching later. Everyone gonna bleach your eyeballs and your earballs. Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Alright, so I think I'll do the donation readings now. Thank you to everyone as well for coming along and enjoying this with me. I hope it was an enlightening experience. If you have never heard of My Immortal before, I hope I was able to do it justice as a reading. And if you had, if you are if you're a fan of this, get help. But I also hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. This isn't a therapy stream. Alright, where is... Here we go. I'm just gonna... I might refresh this. Alright. Go. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, so for the donations for today, thank you to Sav for donating $5. After 2 hours of reading, I don't remember what freedom or sunlight is like. Please, Sara, keep going. I can't handle life anymore. My brain has melted. I am sorry for the brain-meltingly good time. Actually, I'm not sorry. I don't apologize. I mean, you're all willingly here. I'm not holding a gun to your head and saying, you have to watch me do the My Immortal reading. You decided to come here of your own volition, and for that, it's your own fault. Ketsuban Solo, thank you so much for the donation. Mark my words, next time I go to an anime convention, I'm going to cosplay as Dumbledore in those Avril Lavigne robes. I hope you do. Oh, there's more donations coming in. Leslie, thank you. I'll read all the others first and I'll come back. Actually, maybe I should start from the most, like, the latest one as well. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god, wait, stop it. I don't read this. Leslie donated $5. Thank you for reading. I can feel my brain slowly dying. Is it coming back to life now? I'm trying to be as soothing and calming as possible so your brain can come back to life now. Maparoni, thank you for the donation. Thanks for this. I am glad that you appreciate it. Anytime. But not actually anytime. If I have to do this again within anytime soon, I think I might die. Etomb. I haven't laughed this much in a while. Thank you for reminding me of my Immortal's existence, Sara. Thank you for coming. Ketsuban again for donating. Thank you so much. Now I'm imagining Hagrid improvising an MCR-ish version of Go Shorty, It's Your Birthday. Sam, thank you for the donation. Cocks out on the broomstick, you're right, mad cunt. I think I need a break after busting a fat laugh right there. Ouija, thank you for donating as well. Joe Papapatata, thank you. Sara, please have some water after this chapter, you'll need it. I've had plenty of water, thank you so much. And for the ones that happened just before, Leslie, thank you. I'm gonna... Oh, there we go. Those were the ones. And then, Leslie, update for the brain dying. I think half or more is gone. Proof. Good luck retrieving the rest. We'll have to do a very intellectual stream next time to, like, a really good stream to even out all of the cringe. The brain-damaging cringe. And Yokel Felon King, Sara is a Slytherin, except her name is Succubus 666 now, and she has gothic black lipstick and listens to MCR and got her dress at Hot Topic. Oh man. Yeah, no more cringe, everyone. I think we're good now. Oh, Stephen King's It reading, no. The VOD will be up if anyone wants to hear all of the... I don't know. I don't even know how to describe what we just witnessed. What I just had to do. I'm gonna take a long, hot shower, and try and get rid of my Immortal from my soul. I don't know if it's possible, but we'll give it a go. Part 2 is next week, right, Sara? I might, maybe the week after. Give me a break from this hell. Some things cannot be washed off. Okay. Let me now go to this screen. I'll just go here. Dun dun. And okay. So that brings us to the end of the My Immortal reading for today. I'm a little bit low on it. Let's go up a little bit. My Immortal reading for today. Thank you so much for coming along and spending this time with me. I hope it was fun for you. I mean, I definitely had a lot of fun, but it was also quite brain destroying. So this is actually my last stream for the week. I'll be taking, especially after this, you must imagine I deserve a rest. So I'll be back on Monday my time, which is Sunday evening for American time zones, and I think it'll be quite early in the morning for US time zone, for UK time zones or EU time zones. My schedule will be out this weekend on Twitter, and I'll also make a community post here on YouTube with my schedule for the next week. I'm playing a few games next week, so please come and enjoy those, and I'll also be doing some chill chatting streams as well, maybe a drawing stream, I'm thinking, and yes. Yeah, this was My Immortal is based off the Evanescence song, correct? Yeah, so look forward to those. I'm looking forward to it, having you all again. Come by. While I'm gone though, please either check out the rest of the wonderful Prism agents, my Genmates. I think Non has a stream coming up later today, maybe in about an hour. Is that correct, Non? If you're still around, and please go check that out. And yeah, yeah. All right. So that's all the time we have for today. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. I will see you. I'll see you next stream. This was Sara Nagare, the Serpent Storyteller, from PRISM Project's Generation 4. Until next time, sayonara! That was rough. Alright, goodbye everyone. Sayonara!